Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. We had a great weekend of the sport of baseball. A lot of things happened and we're going to discuss them. How about it? Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. Thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Jimmy. Sitting next to me is Jake. In the corner, we have producer Bug Dude. And somewhere in Disney World is Trevor Plouffe and his beautiful family enjoying their time. So he will not be on the show with us today, which is brought to you by DraftKings. As always, young Jake, how are you?
James, producer Big Baby David, not Trevor Plouffe. I'm all right. Baseball's great. Baseball's fun. Our Yanks are stinky, so that's not as much fun. And you know, we did an episode the other week without our friend Trevor. It's the midweek gap. You know, we recorded in the afternoon. Your eyes were as bright as the moon. I'm ready to go.
Oh.
Like, this is going to be a flames ep, and I hope Trevor's not offended by that.
I think what you're saying is our midweek ep that we did without Trev was kind of weird. We were just letting it flow.
I think I've got a word that I don't know how to use it properly.
Okay, I love it.
It's melancholy.
No, that's sadness.
Okay.
That's not that. No.
Okay. Just melons?
Just melons. It was Melanie.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like melons. Are like I'm iffy on them.
Okay.
Oh, I love watermelon. Love cantaloupe.
I always get mixed with the orange and green cantaloupe.
Well, there's no green cantaloupe.
The green melon.
That's
the green melon pretends to be cantaloupe.
What's the green melon called? It's got a do something.
Dew melon.
What are those green melons called? Come on. This is like honeydew. Honeydew, gross. Honeydew ruins the melon. Honeydew is dragging cantaloupe and watermelon down.
I'm saying.
I don't know if I've ever met someone who's like, I like honeydew, but I don't like cantaloupe.
PBD?
There aren't honeydew stands.
Yeah. Honeydew's there just because it's a separate color. Otherwise, it wouldn't exist.
There aren't honeydudes.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway. Yeah, it's going to be a great app. We got a lot of baseball to discuss. I'm very excited about it. We got some patrons to discuss. Ryan Olson, Rosie, Jack Foucher, Falker Luck. Falker? F-A-L-K-O-R? Falker Luck. Brady, the Mecha Man. Alex Rude. I think he goes by Rude Dude. Brandon Dukes. That's a good name. Mr. Dukes. I'm jealous.
Dukes is my name.
Dukes!
It's one of your favorites.
It's from Semi-Pro, right? Yeah. Name's Dukes, and I never missed a game. Oh, looks like you're on a little something homegrown.
Just give me one of those big checks.
Yeah. Will Lortzen. The guy who plays Dukes is the kid from Bad News Bears that's like the best center fielder ever.
Will Lortzen.
Yeah. Thank you to our most recent patrons. We appreciate you very much. If you're interested in the perks that come with being a Patreon member, you can go to patreon.com/JohnBoyMedia. We do a Q&A every month. Get our Kevin Mather on, just as honest as we can be.
Join the Rotary Club.
Yeah. Patreon's our Rotary Club.
It really is.
I want to get right into it. I have the National League today.
Yeah.
I'm excited to tell you what happened. Do you know what happened, Jake? Do you have any idea?
I have some idea, man.
Some?
Like, I'm on there.
Is it because
I'm on the web?
Do you think that you're more prepared for the episode this week because your lovely Jessica was out of town and you watched more baseball than if she was in town?
No, because I ended up either having adult beverages or the devil's lettuce pretty much every night, which can interfere with my learning sometimes.
Baseball's fucking up my sleep schedule, and I'm getting mad at it.
It's a lot.
Because the Yankees game ends, and then I put on like whatever.
Dodgers-Padres is rude. Like, you almost can't do that to the East Coasters.
Yes, I agree. Speaking of, let's do the NL. The Dodgers take 2 out of 3 from the Padres. Really intense, fun series. There was some scuffling. There was some yelling. The Dodgers scored 5 in the 12th inning of Game 1 to take the lead. Tatis did hit a home run in his return from the IL. In Game 2, Kershaw and Darvish performed the same way it would have been hyped. I guess it's going to be a pitcher's duel, and it was. Betts makes a diving catch to end the game. If he didn't make the catch, the game would have been tied up. Crazy, crazy fun baseball. Snell versus Bauer in game 3. Hosmer hits the game-tying RBI in the 7th, then the go-ahead RBI in the 8th to avoid the sweep. Dodgers take games 1, 2, lose game 3. The Nationals and the D-backs split a 4-game set. Jake, Patrick Corbin is in uh-oh-ville with another absolute clunker of a start. 2 innings pitched, 9 earned runs. Corby, what's going on? They also have Strasburg on the 10-day IL now, so at least Scherzer's still doing the same damn thing in the game 2. He goes 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs against Widener, who's not in my book. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. Schwarber hits his first home run as a National. It's a go-ahead home run in the 9th. Good for him. Bumgarner takes a step out of uh-oh-ville. 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Great stuff by him. And they split the series. The Braves took 2 of 3 from the Cubbies. 2 teams hoping to start to win series. The big story isn't about performance. It's just Sean Kazmar Jr. appears in his first game since 2008. Hendricks for the Cubs had a bad start, 7 earned runs and 4 innings pitched. And then some injuries. Acuna left game 3 with an abdominal strain. Albies left game 1 with a calf injury. He missed game 2 and 3 after having a good game 1 by Albies. So injuries kind of loom large as soon as the Braves start winning, which is a bummer for them. The Phillies took 2 out of 3 from the Cardinals. My dude Kim made his first start of the season for the Cardinals. It did not go that well, but it's his first time out there. Aaron Nola, everyone's guy, 9 innings pitched, 0 earned runs from him in game 3. Harper went, I think it was 4 for 6 or 6 for 8 in the series. Jean Segura went crazy. I think he went 6 for 10. How about that? The Mets took 2 of 3 from the Rockies. They had a delayed game because of snow, so they played a doubleheader. Mets won game 1 of the doubleheader. They lost game 2. In game 1, Jake, DeGrom started in the 2nd inning of game 1. DeGrom allowed a leadoff double and then a walk, and it's like, oh no, DeGrom's in trouble early. He struck out the next 9 hitters. The next batter to put a ball in play, the Mets made an error on, threw it away. It led to 3 unearned runs, but the Bats fought back and they got the win, and they got DeGrom the win in game 1. In game 2, big 3-run home run from Josh Fuentes breaks it open. In game 3, Stroman deals 8 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Love seeing that. Alonso, Conforto, Nimmo all had great numbers in this series. The Marlins took 2 of 3 from the Giants. How about that? Marte hit a go-ahead 3-run home run in the 8th in game 1. Our guy Jazz Chisholm went off the entire series. In game 2, the Marlins tied it with 2 in the 9th, and then Alfaro hits the walk-off. In game 3, neither bullpen allowed a hit or a run in 7 combined innings. The Giants won 1-0 to avoid the sweep. And the Pirates, they took 2 of 3 from the Brewers. Now, we previewed this last episode because we knew that the Brewers weren't having their best pitchers go. Brett Anderson had his first really good start of the season. So I think every Brewer starter has had a really good game now. But in game 1, Brubaker for the Pirates outdueled Hauser. And in game 3, Colin Moran, 3-run home run and go-ahead double. And Big Dan Vogelback, 2 home runs. Yelly placed on the IL. I don't like that. Too many guys going on the IL this weekend. I don't like it at all. I'm talking now just to fill time so it ends perfectly at the end of the song. That's your National League report.
Good.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, Jimmy. You're diving, baby. I love it. It all starts with the Dodgers and the Padres.
Oh, yeah.
It's the series of the weekend at San Diego. The intensity did not disappoint. The game action did not disappoint. That first score ends up looking a little loopy because they went into extras, and it ends up going 11-6 as the Dodgers blow the doors off. But, man, that Mookie Betts catch to seal the game is as good as baseball gets. Speaks to whatever my soul may be. And good for the Padres to get one. I think if they didn't get one, we'd be, big brother this, big brother that. They get one. Snell is my favorite interviewee of all time at this point. It's unreal when that gentleman gets in front of a mic, how it goes. And yeah, I mean those games are going to be must watch all year, and I don't know, you can't say that about every baseball series. You can't say that about a lot of baseball series, but every game those teams lock up, must watch.
Yeah, I mean it's cool that the pitching like really came to play, and that Mookie situation is awesome. I mean the tension's palpable. Kershaw yelling at Profar, that was pretty funny.
It's amazing.
I gave my thoughts on that in my breakdown basically, and it's not fully formed thoughts because it's kind of a blank area in baseball rules. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that. The Profar catcher's interference, the ball was already in the catcher's glove, and it wasn't a real swing. It was like a check swing, and then he just finished it through, like almost like a Charles Barkley slow-mo golf swing. What did you think?
No, you're all over it, man. I mean, I don't think there's anyone fighting you on it either. I mean, the ball was already in the mitt.
There's tons.
I mean, the internet's filled with bad people, but the ball was in the mitt. What are you supposed to do? I mean, if we want to start doing rules, if you strike 3, just swing for the catcher's hand. Like that's what that rule not being involved sets up. So no, I do think that probably gets addressed after the season. Interesting. It's so funny that baseball, this game that we've played for so long, and our grandparents and generations were fans of, and you can still have something like that happen. That's like, oh wow.
I think the rule says like
We kinda
the
missed
catcher's
this one a
glove.
little bit.
The catcher's glove cannot impede the swing. So some people are saying like the umpires could have correctly
Yeah.
assessed and interpreted the rule that no, it didn't impede the swing because the swing. I don't know. I guess like the swing.
How
to
can
the
you
ball,
swing if the ball's already in the
yeah,
glove?
It was weird. It was weird.
Yeah,
Kershaw being so mad was cool. Even Dodgers fans were like, I'd never seen him that mad.
it's the best, man. It's the absolute best. Like that's, we're gonna talk about our Yanks in a little bit, and just the intensity of that series. And said this live with Chris Rose. Like Clayton Kershaw could never play another inning of baseball, and he's got nothing to prove on the damn field. But he is out here screaming about how messed up that is, and he's right. Oh, and by the way, he's El Grosso, 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. The dude doesn't stop. So, no, I mean, defense, pitching, timely hitting. It's the tape you want to show to someone when they ask what baseball is, except some of the funky late NL stuff. It is cool. Cronenworth pitching. He was a two-way guy, and you got Joe Musgrove, the no-hitter guy, catching one. That is one. If you're a real NL diehard, you put that one in your back pocket and you say, how fun is this? But at the end of the day, if your team loses because you've got some of that ridiculousness going on, then you're miserable and you realize it's bad baseball. But I get it for a night. You had your fun.
Yeah, I just start Hosmer all the time.
Hosmer?
They didn't start him versus Kershaw in game 2, lefty-lefty, I'm
Sure.
guessing. But he's like, at least, I haven't watched every Padres game.
Sure.
Seems a lot like the heartbeat of the offense right now. He's got a...
Can I give you a stat?
Yeah.
Do you like stats?
Yeah, I do.
Eric Hosmer.
That was the first game he didn't play all season, so I guess if you choose to sit him one day, it could be the Kershaw.
Could be the Kershaw game.
start. Yeah.
Eric Hosmer, and I'm 99% on this stat, so if it's just slightly twisted, that's fine. I believe he is 8 for 12 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs.
This season?
This season. So when you say pulse of the offense, that's a good way to be the pulse.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally over like 75% of the time you're up in that situation
9 for
that
12.
changes a game.
2 outs, runners in scoring position, 9 for 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was right, 99%. And yeah, man, I mean that's insane. And like that will level out, but those at bats are difference makers in games. And with Tatis off to the slow start, yeah, I mean Hosmer, he's done this weird ride of overrated because he got the big contract, but a lot of his offensive stats weren't there. To now he's in the swing revolution, but won't admit it.
I think he might be out of it though.
To now he's just raking. So, I mean, good for him. I think Eric Hosmer's probably back to being underrated again. Good defense, timely
That's
hits.
cool. Ride that roller coaster.
Yeah, might as
Over,
well,
under,
right?
over.
Let's get him overrated by the end of this show.
His launch angle is still, it's back to being like well below league average. It's at 3.1 on the season.
Yeah.
League average is 11. Well, I mean,
And that's still better for him?
No,
so.
sorry. His average is 3.1. On the season, he's in the negatives.
Gotcha.
He's negative 0.7. So he's completely abandoned that. But I mean, even the hit down the left field line, it was just like a slapper. Yeah, so his last year he was 8.7. That's like unbelievably high for him.
He'll come back. He's still on it.
So that's a great game. Good job, Dodgers, Padres.
Nats D-backs split. Nothing too exciting. It's
Well,
just kind of concern in Nats land. Corbin stinks. Strasburg's hurt.
I mean,
D-backs are my best friend.
what's going on with Corbin? I mean, I can't do a deep dive right now, but it's only 2 starts too, but it's bad.
Yeah, it's not what you want, as they say. And I mean, we're as we're doing this live, our colleague Lucas Giolito just got roughed up. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure when Patrick Corbin was drawing up his season, he did not want to start out 0-2 with a 21.32 ERA. That's not one you see on there a lot.
Yeah.
6.1 innings, 15 earned runs. Boogity.
Good news is Joe Ross is doing the damn thing for them.
Yeah, he's off to a really good start. Pitching against Jack Flaherty tonight. That's fun.
Ooh, and Scherzer deals, and that's obvious.
Yeah. That's all he knows.
What do you got on your D-backs?
Best team in baseball. A little biased there. My guy Eduardo Escobar's off to a great start. He's tied for second in baseball with home runs. I love him. He's one of my favorite players to watch play. He's a 5-tool light guy, and he's just electric. Man, I mean, it's the D-backs. Nick Heath, that was a really cool highlight. He gets the hit, and he immediately starts yelling at the bench. D-back up is what I say to people.
I don't know. Let me jump. I'm trying to.
Good to see you. D-back up.
D-back up. I'm trying to look at Bumgarner's pitch count.
Actually, you kind of can't say that to people because I think you're just telling them to back up.
D-back up.
Hey, D-back up.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I was looking at Bum because I didn't watch the Bumgarner game.
Sure.
Things were happening in my life probably at that time.
Sure.
But his pitch count, I wanted to see what his pitch count has been. So he only threw 80 pitches. That's the least amount he's thrown. But I love, hey, he completed 5 innings and he only gave up 1 run and 2 hits. Get him the fuck out of here. There's no way we're turning this into a bad feeling.
Yeah.
So only 80 pitches for him. But yeah, I don't know the game situation either. I'm sure I could find it if I wanted to.
Yeah, like if there was the good slot to pinch hit him and they were going to spin it off as that anyways. But either way, yeah, you call it a win and you move on.
Yeah. Sam Clay. No, Sam Clay replaces. Okay.
No, I don't think so. I think they pulled him for Ginkel, your guy.
Yeah, and it was only a 2-1 game, right? So great. I love that move. I love that move.
Give a guy a win.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
The Braves take 2 of 3 from the Cubbies. The Cubs hit 6 home runs in game 2. I think Bryant got 2. Contreras got 2. It was pretty cool. Hendricks with a bad start.
Hendricks gave up 4 in the first.
Yeah.
Wrigley can be tough on you sometimes.
But the injuries, like Albies leaves. I don't know the update on Acuna, but hopefully it's all right. Hopefully we see him.
Yeah, we'll see. It's abdominal, right? So we'll knock on wood. You hope he's good. If things are okay, they are coming up and playing 2 versus the Yanks. So you wonder if he could DH for a couple days and not play the outfield.
It sounded like it might be tough just based on last night's updates, but I haven't seen anything this morning.
So, yeah, they got off to a slow start, and now the injury bug's picking up. So it's, a little 2-gamer coming up with the Braves and Yankees, and there's going to be a lot of raw emotions on the line. And we'll be in the building. Peter Moylan and Kelsey Winger, 2 are now part of the Beatles, it sounds like.
Congrats to them.
Congrats. Joining the best band ever, pretty much. A.K.A. John Boy Media. Oh.
Ooh. Phillies beat the Cardinals.
Are the Phillies good?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool. I
Well,
love Harper, man.
I like Harper, too. They just lost to the Mets. Right? I don't know what the Phillies' record is or anything. Didn't they just lose a series to the Mets? Now they just,
Mets, I think, are good, too.
Mets are
They
off
got
to a good
swept by
start.
the Mets.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Okay, so no.
So the Phillies are 8-7.
The Phillies with Aaron Nola are great.
Aaron Nola's so good. It's fun to watch
It's
pitch.
fun. The delivery is cool. The pitch mix, all of it.
Kim made his return for the Cardinals. But then I think Gant actually, he gets overshadowed by Nola,
Yeah.
but I believe
5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs.
Never mind.
It was a start. Cardinals fans, what's up? Martinez gets knocked around a little bit again.
There's more shit show happening than
Great baseball.
like what team, like the Red Sox.
It's the Dodgers and the Red Sox.
Yeah, those are the teams that are running away right now. Mariners 10-6 with a negative run differential, I think.
Let's go.
The Reds,
Mariner up. They had the hot start. They're coming back a little bit. Speaking of Los Mets, they get a couple nice starts in beautiful Denver, Colorado. DeGrom goes full nut job. Stroman has a great start in that pretty wild play. That snag behind the back
I
is
love
tough to match.
Stroman's a guy where I love that he exists, but I don't always love how much that he does. But I
Love it for him.
I like it just as much as I dislike it. But I'm not just I love everything that Stroman does. But him making that play and then immediately pointing to the gold on his glove, that's fucking Gold Glove. That's fun
That's
and
what
cool.
kids need, man.
Yeah.
Baseball's fun.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome clip and
Next
fun.
time you're playing wiffle ball and you make that stab right back at you, point at it.
Well, you have to have.
Let
the
him know
gold.
you got a gold hand.
Well, he actually has it, so
Paint your hand gold before you play wiffle ball against your friends.
that is funny.
It's a power play.
Yeah,
Like today, I'm here.
yeah.
I'm making plays today.
You can't fuck up though.
Oh, you fuck up. It's a bad look.
Yeah.
Spray paint your hand gold and you're making errors out there.
Good for the Mets.
Nimmo's going nuts. Mets fans, I know you guys have a weird love-hate with us. I want more on Nimmo because his stats are awesome.
OBP God.
I've heard he's bad defensive. That's what everyone, if you're a baseball fan, kind of knows. But he has the highest batting average in baseball right now. He's hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a little more Nimmo scouting report.
Yeah, someone got mad. Well, everyone thinks we hate the Mets, and on YouTube at least in the comments.
Sure.
Mets fans, but because I said it's the dorkiest thing in baseball that he runs out hit by pitch, which
Right.
it is. But that doesn't mean that he's not a really good player. But he's a contact walk guy. His barrel rate is awful. His walks are great.
Getting hits.
Get hits.
That's what it's all about.
I mean, what's his career on base right now?
I guess
395.
I mean, that's
395.
special. That's rare air.
Led the league in hit by pitch in 2018.
Let's go.
Good for the Mets.
Hit me.
Marlins take 2 out of 3 from the Giants. Two teams that are kind of
Good and not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But our guy Jazz Chisholm, shout out Farm to Fame. Anytime we talk about a rookie player, shout out Farm to Fame. Show on the network.
Yeah.
If you are into call-ups and prospects and learning about these young guys, he went off. And the Marlins won.
He's a monster, man.
Yeah.
Wood comes back for the Giants, and he has a nice start. 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. You take that.
Disco had a nice start, too.
1-0 game. That's baseball, baby.
Pirates, man. Pirates winning series.
Oh,
Someone in the
dude.
chat, Mika in the chat, said that in my review, I talked more about the Brewers than the Pirates, but I strategically highlighted Brubaker outdoes Hauser, so that's a plus for the Pirates. Then I said Brett Anderson has first really good start for the Brewers. Then I said Moran had a 3-run go-ahead home run. Then I said Vogelback. It's fucking even.
Just get your Pirate love up. People are worried.
Big Pirates fan. But stop winning. Don't be
Jumping-
winning series. Getting the first-round draft pick. Get another one.
Sure. Did you see the clip Miggy Rojas retweeted it of the Marlins fans after the game leaving the stadium?
No.
I think you're going to want to play it.
Okay.
Let me see if it's the most recent thing on Miggy
I'll just go to Miggy Rojas Media.
M. Rojas official.
While you're looking for that, we did get our first out of context Cashman quote, "Better days ahead."
Huge.
You'd love to hear that. I mean, I've never been to a Marlins game. A Marlins fan can be like, then we do that all the time.
And that's the escalator, like leaving the game. That's not the middle of the 8th inning during a rally. That's post game. People leaving the stadium running hot. Go fish up. Back up, fish up.
Cashman's full quote: "We are disappointed where we currently stand, but we know better days are ahead."
Huge.
Didn't hear the tone.
Huge. That's everything in the NL, man. We did it. We discussed it.
Good job, guys. Come on,
Mets,
Brewers.
Reds, Dodgers are your first place teams.
If the playoffs started today.
If the playoffs started today, both wild card teams would come from the NL West. It would be the Giants and the Padres.
Love that.
How about that?
Playoffs don't start today.
Not
FYI,
even close to
if you're
today.
listening.
We got to go through a whole season of summer before we even get to the next season, fall, when the playoffs start. We're not even one season away from the playoffs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look what my doodle can do.
All right, tell me what happened in the AL, please.
Wouldn't you like that?
I'd love it.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Before we do that, Jim,
Yeah.
I was thinking about something.
What were you thinking about?
I was thinking about shaving
Shaving what?
my dick.
Right off. Just get the
No.
get the torque.
I actually tried.
Tornet.
No, those aren't words. I actually tried.
when
actually
you lose your arm in
tourniquet.
war. Tourniquet. Get the tourniquet ready.
I actually tried
Nailed it.
to cut my dick off with the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0, and I couldn't do it. It doesn't cut you down there.
Yeah, that is the
That's
fifth,
the whole thing.
the fifth bullet point.
I was
here.
having a low moment. I went for it.
Yeah, nope,
It
can't.
wouldn't come
Yeah,
out.
it actually does say that here. It says impossible to cut your dick off.
Instead, I just Manscaped.
Don't try to though. Don't put that.
No.
It also says
I
don't.
tried it for you.
It also says don't put it to the test. Like, please don't
Yeah.
put this to the test, but impossible. And Jake tried it. So, kind of like on ridiculousness when they're like, don't send these videos in. And it's like, well, that's the whole
That's the
fucking
whole
show.
deal.
You idiots. If no one sends these videos in, you don't get the show. Anyway,
Tighten it up.
going up the batter's box confident is a great feeling. And it's exactly how Jake feels using Manscaped in his grooming routine. He loves it. That's why Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. Lawnmower 3.0 trimmer. It's the greatest ball hair trimmer ever created. And you can get 20% off plus free shipping with code TALKIN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code TALKIN. Strike out your pubes. Even if you already have a trimmer, right? Summer's coming up.
Yeah.
And the Crop Preserver anti-chafing ball deodorant and the Crop Reviver spray-on toner is just a must. Just a must. You're going out and day drinking, going to some bars.
I love that they open with the confidence. It's a good feeling when you're tightened up.
You know what? You know what could have saved Six Flags for me as a middle school, high schooler is if I had the deodorant, the anti-chafing deodorant. Like going to anywhere on a hot day that wasn't the beach or a pool, I was out. Just be sweaty. Walking is uncomfortable. So, all you kids out there, anti-chafing deodorant. I actually Jake knows I use it every single day.
Promo code Talkin.
Use it every day, especially if you're go to the beach, board shorts, you get crotch rot. The AL.
Jim, if you don't mind, I'm going to start with the big series everyone's talking about from the American League. The Royals take 3 out of 4 from the Blue Jays. How about our Royals? They're getting some dubs early on. I'll start with the Blue Jays win because that's unfair. Matz, dude. Matz is pitching well for the Blue Jays. If you got an arm, we can figure out the spin and stuff.
We'll eat bugs over here.
We'll eat bugs. How about Brady Singer, 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, and Robbie Ray, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs in the final game, Game 4. Biggio said Sunday he had a hand injury. Blue Jays are going through it right now. The Merriweather injury might be real. Royals take 3 out of 4. We'll never be Royals. How about it? White Sox and Red Sox. Sox! They're playing the 4th game right now. Marathon Monday, our friend Lucas Giolito. Chris Rose rotation just got knocked around. The Red Sox won Game 1. Pavetta versus Cease. Then they did a little double dip, and the White Sox took them both. Keuchel, game 1. Kopech gets the start in game 2. 3 innings pitched, 1 earned run. That's kind of all they asked from him. Yermin Mercedes can't stop, won't stop. He gets down, baby. 4th home run. Lance Lynn to the aisle, Jim. That makes us sad, dude. That makes us really sad. Speaking of sadness, the Yankees hosted the Rays, and the Yankees got swept. And holy smokes, was it ugly. They tried to outraise the Rays game 1 with the opener. Nick Nelson got knocked around. They made Michael Wacha look like Jacob deGrom. Tyler Glasnow, they made him look like Tyler Glasnow in the one game the Yankees kind of fought in, and then they get swept day 3. The Rays kind of had a Mickey Mouse lineup out there, and they still beat down on the Yanks. Bad times in Yankee land. Sanchez gets nicked up a little bit. The Oakland Athletics. We sat here, thumbs up our bum, saying, will they get above 500 again? And they are, after a 4-game sweep of Los Tigres. Minaya, Montes, Irvin, and Bassett. Carol Baskins. The A's, man, they turned it around. Olsen's figuring it out. Chapman started slow. He had a home run game 2. Laureano swiping. A's have won 8 straight after their 1-7 start. Rooted in Oakland. They don't say that anymore. Still cracks me up because that's a weird hashtag, and they used to push that hard. Rangers and Orioles, another series everyone's talking about. Orioles take 2 out of 3. Our friend Gibby dropped it in game 3 against John Means. That was a pitcher duel of sorts, but the Orioles 5-2 game 1, 6-1 game 2. How about those O's? Dean Kramer, Lopez. Wow, how about it? Orioles, are you guys happy? Sure. Mariners, Astros. Mariners take 2 out of 3. Jimmy's guy Kikuchi versus Urquidy in game 1. Mariners get it. Greinke versus Flexen. How about a 1-0 game 2? Is that fun or what? Zach Greinke, 8 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 91-mile-per-hour changeups, 87-mile-per-hour fastballs. How about it? Baseball. Astros COVID IL players are cleared to resume workouts. So, hey, we'll get those guys back soon. And then speaking of COVID, unfortunately, the Twins and the Angels only got to play 1 game due to some COVID stuff. Angels won 10-3. Haney versus the Torpedo. Angels score 6 to take a 10-3 lead in the 7th. Upton with a pimped grand slam. That's a lot of fun. And hey, that is your AL recap. D back up.
BBD saved you there. I was gonna you were like,
we got to get it out. We got to get it out.
It was like 4 seconds away from finishing.
Got to be quick. We got to save time.
The American League, man.
Yeah.
The American League is so boring in comparison to the National League right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. How about the Royals beat the Blue Jays?
Yeah.
Let me get this right. The Royals beat the Blue Jays.
3 out of 4.
The Rays beat the Yankees.
Yep.
A's beat the Tiger. Orioles beat the Orioles, Rangers, Astros.
Yeah.
Mariners beat the Astros.
Yep.
Wow. Red Sox are a ton of fun.
Red Sox, White Sox, both fun, and they were playing each other.
Mm-hmm.
They had the double dip. They're playing right now.
The thing that I like the most is Gibby. Gibby had another great start.
Friend,
for the Rangers.
Might hear about him later. Save that. Jim, I think we have to do it. People listening to this know we're Yankees fans. We did
I'll let you do it.
We did our emotional Talkin' Yanks episode last night. Times are bad. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a long season, but it's one of the worst products the Yankees have put on the field, to the point that GM, vice president, whatever his title is, Brian Cashman, is on the podium right now talking about how bad it is.
Yeah.
So, yes, I know the Yanks are good. They're going to play better baseball, but stuff has to happen, whether it's trades, benchings, firings, whatever it is. Something's going to have to go down because they are lifeless right now, and it's tough to watch. It really is. It really is.
They're bad.
It's bad.
What's the Royals' record now?
Royals are doing well. Royals and Mariners. That's who you had winning the divisions before the season, and right now they're in the lead.
Both in first place. Yeah, I think the Mariners' run differential is negative.
Red Sox, Royals, and Mariners, just like you drew it up.
The Royals got bats. Like, we knew the Royals' offense was a top 10 offense. Their pitching was the question mark. I haven't like really dived into their stats or anything yet.
I think I've got a.
Salvi Perez is going off.
He's nasty, dude. They gave him the extension, and everyone kind of raised the eyebrow. Like, lean into it, Royals. And man, like, they feel empowered. We said this all offseason. Their front office helped them, and this is a theory I'm kind of developing, and I talked with BBD about it on Wake and Jake, and I need better words around it, so maybe you can help. But like, last year was a bizarre year. It was a 60-game season. The world had bigger things in its mind. Like, I'm not going to try to take away from the Dodgers or anything, but if you can't admit last year was weird, you'll never admit anything is weird. Like, some of these young teams, the Mariners, the Royals, heck, maybe the Red Sox, we'll see. There's so much youth in those teams that, like, last year was missing, where we could have seen them blossom a little more. That it's almost 2 years, like from the end of 2019 Royals to now, it's how good have their young guys become. And they added some pieces around it, Carlos Santana, Mike Minor, that if you add those pieces and, like, say the young players got a lot better than they were in 2019, and we didn't get a full sample last year because it was a weird year, you know, one of those teams could be primed to take a bigger leap than we expect because we didn't get the full body of work last year. So I know it's still early, but good for them. Put yourself out there. Get some wins. Get the good juju flowing.
Yeah. Jacob Junis, he got sent to the pen to start the season, and now he's made 2 starts since, and both of them have been, like, good starts. And the cool thing is Danny Duffy's had 2 really good starts. He's had a long career, and I always remember a game after the Yankees, Danny Duffy was, like, pitching terrible. I believe it was in 2018, and I thought he was, like, at the end or something. He had a 6.88 ERA. He was just pitching awful, and he stood up after the presser and said, "Sometimes you're not special at something. Right now, I'm not special at pitching. What are you going to do? Run from it with some phantom DL crap? I'm not going on the DL. I feel great." And I loved that quote by him,
Yeah.
like, calling it out. Like, I'll just fucking work through it. And here he is, 2 good starts so far. 1 start against the Angels, so shout out to him because I think Junis and Duffy are kind of the starting pitchers doing it the best. Brad Keller, you would think about him. Mike Minor, Brady Singer, those guys have each thrown like a clunker.
Yeah. Singer off to a pretty good start. Keller, not so much. And that bullpen, man. I mean, you know, you knew about Greg Holland. We knew about Stallmont. We heard about him last year. Holland, Zimmer, Barlow, Brents. All those guys are having really nice years. So they got a formula right now. And that's
What's Stallmont's numbers looking like?
Stallmont,
Crazy.
6 games, 7.2 innings, only 2 hits, no earned runs. The punchies are low, but
2 hits.
getting everybody out.
Keeping the pitch count down.
Smart.
7.2
Long
innings
season.
pitched, 2 hits. Yeah, those strikeouts are really low for his stuff.
Irvin Santana got the pill for them the other day. Now that's fun. Plouffe had a good tweet about that,
What'd
which
he
is
say?
so rare.
What'd he say?
It was Irvin Santana versus another old veteran pitcher, and Plouffe put out some
Tommy Malone.
Tommy Malone. And Trev's like, "Okay, am I at third today, coach?" Little flashback season. Sandino, the best.
Zundino, the best. Any other team we got to touch on? Like the A's, we need to talk about because it was my big topic because they were so bad. Like the runs allowed and all that was crazy. Not only have they been winning now, did you see? Let me just pull up the graph of their on Baseball Reference. They do like a graph, and the higher the green is means the more runs they won by. So like they were losing by a ton, and now they're winning by a solid amount too.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Kudos to Bob Melvin, man. A guy known as a baseball guy. Trev always says how much he loved him. I think when you think of managers, he's not a guy that comes to the forefront, but holy smokes. They were off to as bad of a start as you can get off to, and they turned the ship around.
It was like every single pitcher had to let up an earned run that pitched.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Rooted in Oakland.
They don't say that anymore?
I think they still kind of, it was like their hashtag for a year. I think you still can, but I don't think it's their like official.
I think it was just
A's
because
hashtag.
it was the response to the Warriors leaving.
Rooted in Oakland.
And then Liam Hendricks said like rooted means like getting fucked. Like sex. Like I rooted.
Rooted.
And he was like, so it makes it. They used the hashtag in like a newspaper in Australia, and everyone was like, "What the fuck are
What
they
are they
saying?" 'Cause
doing
it's
over
like
there?
It's a euphemism.
I got to get to the States.
Bottled it up.
What else?
John Means had a really good outing for the Orioles, and did Kramer as well.
Him and Gibby, heads up. Kramer's a 4.21 earned run, which is nice, but Dunning actually outpitched him. Mancini had the go-ahead RBI double to get the Oreos on the board.
Dane Dunning. A lot of double headers.
Yeah, we're
Fulte had a bad bounce back after his good start.
April weather around the league kicked up in a couple places.
Dane Dunning's had 2 good starts now.
Dane Dunning.
And Lance Lynn's on the IL. Wow. Trade
people
one.
are talking.
Why is Lance Lynn on the IL?
Right trapezius. So I think he was carrying like a farm animal or something, and he just got like a little pull. That's off the record.
It's got to be a bounce back. Someone in White Sox line, tell me this is a quick thing. Tell me that.
And even if it's not, lie to him.
Mhm.
Just needs it for today to get through.
Strained right trapezius muscle. Throwing too many fastballs.
No such thing. Ground.
No timetable. Yeah, I need Lance Lynn not out. I like him.
Yeah.
I like the way he throws the ball. All right. There's one interleague matchup, BBD.
Ooh.
You going to last the whole song?
Nope.
All right, BBD stepping in for Plouffer today with the interleague matchup. On your mark. Get set, go.
Jake, Jimmy, the Interleague Series this weekend. It's the Ohio Bowl, Cleveland and Cincinnati. The Reds took 2 out of 3 in Game 1. Jeff Hoffman goes 6 innings, 1 earned. Logan Allen, 2 innings, 5 runs, only 3 earned. The Reds scored 7 in the third, including a Votto 2-run homer, and Eugenio Suarez got a 2-run double. Castellanos got his 5th homer of the year, and Amed Rosario hit his first homer for Cleveland. Game 2, Sonny Gray, 4.1 innings, 2 earned. It's the season debut. Started the year on the IL. I forgot about that. Tristan McKenzie, 5 innings, 1 run. Winker got a game-tying RBI with 2 outs in the 9th, and Stevenson walked it off with a single in the 10th. Game 3, Shane Bieber, 8 innings, pitched bunch of strikeouts, 13 of them to be exact, 3 runs in the process. Wade Miley pitched for the other side. Salvi Perez, 3-run homer, a bunch of other little homers. Nakin against his former team, 6th homer. That's the pronunciation, right? And Aristides Aquino ends up on the IL with a hamate fracture in his left wrist. That's the same one. What's his name had? And he's going to be out 5 to 6 weeks. Estevan Florial in spring training 2 years ago.
Wow.
And that's the Interleague.
Good job. Great job, Beavers.
Estevan Florial got in the mix. Love that.
Can I do something real quick? Can I go to the MLB
Absolutely.
transactions
Sure.
page and just, I'm going to Control F the word placed. We had too many injuries. So Strasburg, Wander Suaro,
Yeah.
Colin McHugh, Tim Locastro,
Tilo.
Logan Webb, great spring training for the Giants. Lance Lynn, Gavin Lux. I guess Ozzie and Acuna haven't gone officially yet.
Yeah.
Bellinger, is he official? Christian Yelich. Come on. Johnny Cueto, Drew Smiley, Aristides Aquino, Piscotti, Luis Avalon. Oh, no.
Oh.
Too many injuries, man. I mean, the Blue Jays lost Stripling, Romano, and Merriweather. Brewers have Kane, Yelich. Twins have Simmons, Houston has Altuve. This is sad.
Yeah.
I was listening to a game call or a podcast or I don't know what it was. I was listening. It was some baseball show.
You were listening.
And it was Farm to Fame. It's with Peter Moreland and Kelsey Winger. And Peter Moreland was talking about how, like, you know, you always use 30 to 35 guys because, like, no one stays healthy the full season. And I was like, why is that just accepted? Is the season too long? That's so weird that, yeah. Oh, no, don't. No one plays the whole season. You know, everyone's going to get hurt.
You will get hurt.
You're going to miss some time.
You will use more bodies.
Yeah. It's weird that it just is an accepted thing. The Ohio Bowl is always fun. Votto triple play. I'm making a breakdown of that today.
OHIO, baby.
Tristan McKenzie, skinniest guy on the mound at any time.
Oh, my God. Did you see the picture of him hitting?
No.
Oh, I saw it on Fuzzy's Twitter. I don't know if that's the best way to see it, but it looks unreal.
Okay.
If I showed that to Jess right now, she would say that's an edited picture.
All right, I'm just scrolling through Fuzzy's media. Oh, here it is. I hope I don't sound mean, but Tristan McKenzie looks like a created player in MLB The Show.
Yeah, man.
It looks like a grasshopper in a uniform.
He's so skinny. He's so skinny.
Yeah, he looks like he had a filter. That
It looks like he was
filter.
compressed.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in a Looney Tunes scene, and he just got flattened.
Ooh.
And he's, like, still coming back.
It looks like he comes with sound effects.
Couple short, fat guys talking about a skinny guy.
What is he, 6'6", 160 pounds? He's tall and skinny.
$120.
Good for him, though.
Nothing wrong with Ohio. Reds get Sonny Gray back. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you like? You like Votto's triple play? Save the game?
I do like it. I did like that. Like you also said this for Rosario. Hey, not cool. Not good. Hey, can I give an early shout out?
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Jesse Winker.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, he kind of broke out, right? Like
Nobody was 19.
Nobody else on the Reds was hitting. Jesse Winker's hit since 2017.
Yeah.
He's got a career OPS 863, 381 on base.
Yeah. He was in like a bunch of like shit with the Mets in 18 or 19. And I did videos on it, so I kind of knew that. Like because it surprised me back then. But yeah, I don't think the Reds fans obviously know, and probably NL Central fans know, but I don't think around the league everyone would like, oh yeah, Jesse Winker, he's good, but he's like above average for 313 career games. He's
better than like above average. He's like borderline all-star, but he's only got one season with 100+ games. So hopefully maybe this year he can break it down, but he's also this year off to a 368, 400 on base, and a 953 OPS. So he, do it for a whole year, and if you're a baseball fan, you'd be surprised by Jesse Winker's stats.
Yeah, they're good.
Bean Stringfellow.
Bean Stringfellow. That's what McKenzie looks like in that picture.
Yes.
If you were to look at that picture of Tristan McKenzie batting and someone put it in black and white and said, like, check out this Bean Stringfellow out bat from 1910.
1910. Bean Stringfellow versus the White Stockings.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Good call by us there.
Thank you. Us.
That's all I got, really. Bieber broke the strikeout records.
He's gross.
He's the best. And then I don't know who Jeff Hoffman is. Am I supposed to?
He embarrasses guys, man. It's tunneling and it's future pitching, blah blah blah, all of it. But Bieber sneaks fastballs by guys, and it's unreal. He makes the most guys in baseball walk to the dugout, tip of the cap.
Fuck.
No argument here, Blue.
It's just a tunneling, yeah.
Great call.
I guess I should know who Jeff Hoffman is. He's been in the league for 6 years.
Jeff Hoffman. That's where I thought you were originally going with this. I thought you were going to bring up all of his transactions.
Does he have a lot? He's been with Colorado.
He's with Colorado. That's why nobody knows him.
Yeah, 6 years. I'm not on my radar.
Number 9.
First round pick
Yeah.
in 2014.
He was traded with Miguel Castro and Jose Reyes to the Rockies for LaTroy Hawkins and Troy Tulowitzki, babe. And then he was traded this offseason. It had to be a nice feeling to be like, oh, I'm not on the Rockies anymore.
Yeah. Case Williams. When was this? The Blue Jays traded Tulo back?
No.
This is
Tulo
when
went
they-
to the Blue
Blue
Jays
Jays-
for Jose Reyes.
I was in such a pretzel.
You got pretzeled.
Why'd they do that trade? LaTroy Hawkins. How about
Wetzel's pretzels.
The Miguel Castro part put me in a bit of a pretzel as well.
that?
It's all
Yeah.
connected.
It was
It's
just
weird.
Yeah, and the way that Baseball Reference words those always confuses me. I wish they would just list the names because they go like
Yeah.
traded with.
Yeah.
Wish they would just write like Rockies received, Blue Jays received.
Yes. Yeah. You
Yeah.
have to do a little funky like math. when you read it.
Reading.
Yeah, you got to read it. You got to
And
really
that's not
read
our
it.
bag.
Because they type it as like a full sentence.
Yeah. I'm a
Don't have
decent
time
reader.
for that.
Yeah, no time. No time. Let's move on. We got some awards. We got some standout performances. We got some Slump Watch and in Fuego, some personal awards to give out. It's brought to you by DraftKings. This is the section of the show, if you do daily fantasy sports, where you find out who's good and who's not, who should you pick up, who you should not pick up. And if you do daily fantasy sports, you got to do it with DraftKings. Or if you want to make some bets on games, you can do the DraftKings Sportsbook. They got you covered both ways. When you sign up, use promo code JOHNBOY. That's how they know that we sent you. And they always have a crazy deal going each week. And this week, it is that when you sign up using promo code JOHNBOY, you can turn $5 into $130 if the title contender in UFC of your choice, lands a punch? Is that what it's going to be?
It's you got to pick the winner. It's
Okay.
Usman versus Masvidal.
Who you got?
Jim, I hate Usman.
Oh.
You might remember this. He's got the nickname Snoozeman.
Oh,
'cause
he's
he's
the
the foot
foot
stomper.
stomper?
I think he's trying to get away from that because it was bad for his brand. Masvidal is like super cool in the man. If you pick the winner at $5 into 180, is that the math on it?
Commercial.
Yeah.
A winery has Usman stomp grapes in a commercial.
Done. Ad.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Our-
the ad.
And then they say, like, our grapes are professionally stomped by Usman.
Yeah.
And then he actually
He
does.
should open his own winery.
Yeah. And then you drink the wine and you're like, Usman's foot was in this.
This has touched his foot.
Yeah. The Snoozman. And it's a sedative wine. Makes you go to sleep as well.
I think he's undefeated, so Usman might be the bet.
Okay, well, bet him. If
Oh,
you-
18-1. Never mind.
$5, you can turn into $130 if the title contender of your choice wins. Place your bet and watch the fist fly this weekend. That's code JOHNBOY to turn $5 into $130 if the fighter of your choosing takes home the crown. For a limited time, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. You must be 21 or older. New Jersey, West Virginia, or Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. West Virginia's never gotten in the mix before.
Yeah, right. That's new there.
It didn't even put a pause. I just read that.
Yeah.
And then I realized.
Reading.
Usually I say a different state. All right. Standout performance.
Standout performance.
I grabbed my guy Aaron Nola. Complete game shutout for the Phillies.
It's good.
Resets the entire bullpen for them. Gets them the win against St. Louis. I mean, just crazy fucking good. Aaron Nola is also very fun to watch. He gets 10 strikeouts. He only gave up 2 hits. I believe the hit came in the second inning. It was one of them was Yachty, leadoff single. Just got out of that, and then there was an error at one point, so another base runner got out of that. In the 5th inning, he struck out the side. Let me see, where was the next hit? The next hit was another leadoff single by Paul DeYoung. Got out of that, and then finishes the game. Cardinals got some hitters in their lineup. He allows 2 hits. He throws 109 pitches, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that is my standout performance from the weekend. What's the Phillies schedule like? Let me see.
He really is an awesome watch. I know, we obviously love baseball. There's something about it. It's the pitch mix. It's the delivery. It's just like, it's pure baseball. Like Aaron Nola feels like he kind of, this sounds dramatic, like transcends generations. Like something about his windup, man. There's something that like, there's a little hitch in his giddy up right at the end that almost looks little leaguey, but it's awesome. I don't know. He's an incredible watch.
Well, the game before, they went, Matt Moore started and couldn't get out of the third inning. So they had to use David Hale for
Hailstorm.
25 pitches. They used, is it Neris or Neris?
Neris.
They used Neris. Vince Velasquez threw 63 pitches. Jojo Romero pitched. So they used a lot of guys in the bullpen. And a lot of guys had to throw a lot of bullets. Don't need to when Nola goes complete game shutout.
He led the league in this stat in 2019, and he currently leads MLB in it. Batters faced.
Well, goes deep into games.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, you still got to be good, but it's a good pick.
Who's your standout?
My standout performance, it's a guy that could probably get this every episode, but he did something even more special than he normally does. Jacob deGrom with the New York Metropolitans. Mets off to a nice little start, 7-4. Had some weird cancellations, COVID, weather. Jim, he dropped a casual 6 innings pitched, 14 Ks in Colorado, a place that is supposedly tough to pitch. He struck out 9 straight, went through the lineup, and punched them all out. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's unreal. And Jim, I think what allowed him to go for more strikeouts than usual, I'd have to check with our Mets friends, is that this was a 7-inning doubleheader. So I think deGrom said, like, screw it. Why even try to induce any ground balls?
He doesn't really anyway.
Let's just go full punch fest. I don't need to save any pitches. 3 runs, none of them technically earned. Like you said, that first ball went to McNeil after the strikeout festival. Error on that. And, hey, good on the Mets to pick him up. Like, when you talk about team emotions, deGrom days had become a joke on the internet because the Mets didn't give him any love. And they put him down, but they also picked him up. So that had to be a nice little locker room. Hey.
Yeah, I have a theory brewing on deGrom.
Theory.
The 2 guys that have hit home runs off of him, Jazz Chisholm and Tapia.
Yeah.
Pretty swagged out guys.
Yeah.
And you got to be like pretty full of confidence to
believe.
be that swagged out publicly. And and then maybe that confidence transcends into hitting 2-strike home runs.
I like that.
Off deGrom.
I like that.
So, like, who's on the Mets schedule? Who do they play next? Let's go find.
Step right up and greet.
Let's find the next guy.
So they're playing the Cubbies, but will he get a Cubs start?
No, well, he started on the 17th, so 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st. He's going to the 22nd against the Cubs. Next Thursday, he should be pitching.
At the Cubs, so we're at Wrigley. So who's the swaggiest guy in the Cubs? Baez, I guess,
but, like,
it's a different kind of swag.
It's not young enough anymore.
Yeah.
He should be good. It should be
good. Yeah, he's clean.
It's a homer-free day.
Ian Happ, John Boy Media.
Yeah, that's a homer.
Ooh, Happ with that John Boy Media swag?
No. I love Happ.
That I shop at Kohl's swag?
No, Happ doesn't. Happ does not have the Jazz Chisholm. Is it Raimel? I
think it's Raimel.
Tapia swag. I don't think anyone on the Cubs does, so.
Jason Hayward's got kind of swag, but it's an older guy swag.
Yeah, no, it's got to be young, like Cocksure, young. Like you don't know that deGrom is this good yet. You're just like, whatever. I hit pitchers.
Right, like he's just another pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, he'll be fine against the Cubs then.
Then he plays Boston, and that you got to watch out for Verdugo there.
Yeah. Okay. We got it.
Can we remember that for the homer draft in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Verdugo against deGrom.
I mean, I won't, but you guys are here.
I don't think I will either.
Okay. Thanks,
Wilson
everyone.
Contreras Thinking Wilson Contreras has the same swag. You don't even know what we're talking about if that's your suggestion. It hasn't clicked in your head. Jazz Chisholm, Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras is angry.
Oh, he's angry.
Jazz Chisholm, Tapia, they don't play angry. They play swagged out. It's total different vibe.
Different vibe.
Yeah. BBD, did you choose a standout?
I did. I am going with, standout performances that go to pitchers so often. I wanted to make sure I picked a hitter. I'm giving it to Yadi Molina. On Saturday, he went 3 for 5, 2 homers and a double, 4 ribbies. Plays like every day. It goes beyond just that performance. What a guy.
He's got an amazing season going. Has he started every single game for them?
No,
I'm sure he's gotten some game.
He sat the start before the 2000th game catching to do it with Wainwright the next day. And it's like, oh, the Cardinals are kind of fucking cool. I do like that.
Edman has led off and Arenado's batted third every single game. Goldschmidt's batted second every game besides one game he got off.
Yachty, baby. 38, still doing it. Little 1.02 OPS to start the year.
Crazy. Kisner has to be pissed. Not pissed, but this sucks. Never going to play. It's Trevor Plouffe and Evan Longoria times a million.
You kind of got to, I think you got to have when they make their roster, I think that has to be a genuine consideration. You got to know, bro.
You want to go somewhere else because you ain't playing here.
You're kind of a bullpen catcher who gets an MLB salary, so that's the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Collect some service time. That's cool.
Yeah.
Just paying his dues. Hey, drafted by the Cardinals in the 7th round.
Huge.
There you go.
And Yachty has also only exited a game early. It looks like twice.
Yeah.
And one of them that was still 9 innings.
Right.
164 mil playing baseball. Not bad, Yachty.
Not bad. Moving on. Slump Watch.
Slump Watch. Slump Watch is a mess.
We got too many guys on here.
We might have to change the rules.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 10 guys max. 10 guys on, and then 5 guys that can be on. That should be this is too long. But anyway, who do we got?
So, reviewing some old names. Jock Peterson this week, 3 for 10, a triple, 3 walks.
Off.
Good
Easy.
job, Jock.
Good job,
Next.
Jock.
Only struck out twice. Miguel Sano, 1 for 3, a walk and a strikeout. So
COVID
played
series.
1 game. Oh,
COVID
yeah.
series, he's off.
He's off. Don't care. Off.
Thighs as big as my torso.
Michael Conforto, 4 for 10 with a double.
Off. Great
Yep.
job, Conforto. That was a big one. He was on 2 games in a row or 2 series in a row, whatever.
DeYoung, 3 for 10, homer.
Off. Good. Paul DeYoung. Good job.
Tommy Pham, 1 for 8.
All right, we can keep
2 RBI.
Might
walk.
stay. He had the big hit to give them the win last night, but he can stay. I'm interested in Tommy Pham.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep watching. Bryce Harper, 4 for 8, homer, 2 doubles, RBI, 2 walks, 0 strikeouts.
A little shame to Flame right there.
Yeah, I think that is a shame to Flame, right?
Hot.
Yep, and I can see him
His home
looking
run
ahead.
hit was so cool.
I think he only played 2 games, too.
He's so cool.
Jose Abreu, 3 for 11, double, 2 ribbies.
Off.
Yeah, that's good.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. Old Reeser,
Uh-oh.
3 for 12, double, 2 walks, 4 Ks.
So we got on base 5 out of 14 times. I'm okay getting rid of him, but I'm pretty pissed at Slump Watch right now.
I would keep
the
an
3
eye on him,
hits
but-
all came in 1 game.
Okay.
But the OBP is 357. That's his game.
That's his game.
But only one of the 3 hits was a double. So this is as close. I want to keep him on, but
If he repeats this again next week or by the next
I
episode.
want to keep him on just so I can track a Phillies infielder and not have my brain distorted by BBD's Twitter feed.
yeah, that's fair.
So he stays.
That's fair.
Trevor's favorite right-handed swing. Talks about it a lot.
Pretty.
Oh.
Ian Happ, 3 for 13, 2 walks, 4 Ks.
Now-
1 for 12.
This is
now-
where it gets tricky.
Now he
This
did get a hit in every game.
Okay.
No runs scored, no RBIs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, no extra base hits. So we have to keep Happer on here
That's our friend.
because we need an extra base hit.
Okay.
We need some runs driven in or something. 333 on base percentage here. It's not oh my God watch.
Yeah.
But we like him.
He's our friend. We want to watch him,
Yeah.
so we'll keep him there.
Another guy close to our heart, Gio Urshela, on the weekend against the Rays, 2 for 10. Hit that double yesterday with a walk.
No Yankee is on Slump Watch right now. They're all
Yeah.
on your garbage watch.
Yeah, it's just you could flip a coin and pick any Yankee that's basically not DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, they're all on bad watch
so
right now.
Gio's off.
They have to work themselves up to Slump Watch.
their own personal watch list. So good job, Gio.
Yeah.
Max Kepler, the one game he got to play this weekend, 2 for 3.
Oh
Walk.
yeah.
Get him off. He's hot. And Mad Bum, who we were
Hey, now.
we didn't care anymore, and then 5 innings, 1 run, 2 hits.
Now I believe in all my heart that if we took him off last week,
Yeah,
he would have just sucked
had a
again.
bad start.
But because we kept him on Slump Watch, he knew we gave him one more chance to get off
Yeah.
in a nice way instead of in a bad way. So
Is he our Joey Gallo this year? Because, I want to know when Mad Bum pitches.
yeah, it's easier to have a pitcher be our Joey Gallo this
Okay.
year than a hitter, because once a week instead of
Yeah.
every day.
7 times a week.
So he's off, but he has his own list.
Yeah,
He's deserved it.
Mad Bum
We're
watch.
gonna have Mad Bum watch.
Okay, now let's add some players. Or no, so
College.
this is where let me just
I was on Mad Bum watch in college. You know what I'm saying?
this is where we got to tighten something up here.
Okay.
Because we cannot be adding this many people. And this isn't a decision process. These people are just being added.
Yeah. So let's make it a decision process.
For
we,
this
we
time.
each pick one
Okay.
because we've got 4, we've got 3 lingering. So okay, if I'm gonna make a draft pick out of this list that we're looking at on our sheet, I'm gonna put Akil Baddoo. He's been a storyline of baseball pretty much. We've talked about him on here, Farm to Fame. He got off to this amazing start. He's electric.
Yeah.
0 for 11 and 8 Ks. I know you're concerned that young player second time around, but that's part of the reason I do want to see it.
We don't know his base level yet. So we don't
Right.
know what a slump is or what a hot streak is. We just know that he was unimaginably good
Right.
for a week, and now he's unimaginably bad, and we have no idea where the truth lies. So
But that's why I do want to watch.
so it's hard to call it Slump Watch, but sure, we can put him on Slump Watch.
I
0
want
for
to
11,
watch.
8 Ks. Yeah.
All right.
He can be put on.
All right.
You're simply a rookie watch.
I mean, that's the worst. That's the worst line on here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm taking these pitchers off. If a pitcher goes on Slump Watch, it needs to be more than one start, and we don't have the starts for their last 2
The
on
previous
these, so
ones, yeah.
I'm just taking them off.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so Baddoo we're adding. We're not adding Judge because we said that
No
all the
Yankees deserve
Yankees
it.
are on garbage talk. They don't even
Garbage
deserve
can
to be
watch.
it. Bo Bichette.
Okay, I like that.
You want to tell the people his numbers?
1 for 15, 1 walk, 4 Ks.
It is tough because he came off of it's almost flame to shame, and he had the
Right.
walk-off for the Yankees, and he goes, 1 for 15 with 1 walk.
And
That's
we got
slump.
2 flame to shames, basically. Him and Baddoo.
Yeah. Okay.
BBD, who do you like on that list?
That's
Or
exactly what I was
dislike?
going to say about Bichette. He just came off a good series against the Yankees. Man. Lindor sticks out because he just is a new guy somewhere.
Star.
But I didn't know he was doing bad, and the Mets are kind of winning, so I kind of don't care. But he's the name that sticks out.
Let's
We
do
already
it.
added a Blue Jay in Simeon, so he's let off the hook a little bit.
He's the biggest star on that list. Frankie Lindor.
You should watch him anyway.
1 for 11. Yeah, he's supposed to be better than that.
Cool tag the other day.
Yeah, that was. Mets are fun. I'm so jealous of every team having fun.
Let's see. We got Max Muncy. He's having a good season. His season stats are still good. but he did have a rough 3 games against the Padres. So let's see if that continues. Is it just a Padres thing, or see if it continues?
Yeah, I'm fine with Muncy. That'll be Trev's pick.
Okay.
Trevor Plouffe called Max Muncy a little fat.
That's not true.
That should be the headline.
That's not true. Don't speak ill of the dead.
Meadows got a good amount of walks. I'm not worried about him. Josh Bell, kind of on don't care watch, and that's all those suggestions we had.
Josh Bell's coming off of, like, he's just starting his season.
Yeah.
He got delayed due to the COVID stuff. So, yeah, I think it's too early. So we added Badu, Bichette, Lindor, Muncy, and what's Simeon up to? You want to add Simeon?
I don't.
I feel bad adding 2 Blue Jays.
What did the Blue Jays run into? The Royals, man.
Pitching, bullpen and pitching.
Cheese and rice.
I feel like people will be mad at us if we add 2 Blue Jays and told them the Yankees aren't allowed
Well,
to
the
be
Yankees
added.
are so
Yankees are so bad. I agree.
They deserve to not be spoken of.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because Bichette, it's Slump Watch. That's exactly. He was really hot, and then he just had a 0 for series or 1 for series, and like, oh, let's watch what he does the next time through.
Like, that's where I'm kind of being a snob here. Like, I don't. Blue Jays Marcus Simeon, I don't know.
Well, he's been slumping all year, so it's,
Right.
he's on like you're having a bad season watch.
Right.
It's not. Bichette is what Slump Watch is all about. This is a dude who's on fire, or like his status quo and he's below it. Right now, Simeon's better than his season numbers, but it's a season-long slump right
I
now.
like where we landed.
All right.
I think we have the list.
Okay.
Pham, Hoskins, Happ, Badu, Bichette, Lindor, Muncy.
And then we have Mad Bum Watch, which is a separate thing.
Mad Bum Watch. Okay.
Good stuff.
Good job, everybody.
We really needed to wade through that.
We figured it out.
Dirt nasties on Fuego. That means I'm on fire, baby. Like Waco.
Scarabarabadoo.
Mm.
Rice Harper,
Yeah.
Rizzo, 6 for 11 with 2 homers, a triple, and 2 walks. Anthony Rizzo, holy smokes. Joey Votto, 7 for 11 with a homer and the triple play. Man, that's cool. Brian Reynolds, 5 for 9 with a homer. Good for him, man. Ooh, my dude, Wilson Contreras, 5 for 13 with a homer. I'm so, like, dumb at math. Like, what is 5 for 13?
Nobody knows that.
384.
Okay.
Nobody could know that.
I like 6 for 11. I know it, like, that's a little under 500.
Big time.
Like, I can do that math because it's almost half of it. It's very
Right.
easy. But, like, 5 for 13. Don't know what that is. Freddie Galvis, 6 for 13. I like Freddie Galvis, man, because he's playing for that bonus. He wants to be traded.
Ball player, too.
Has he been
Speaking of.
Has he been hot on the season, Galvis? No. They're running him out there, though. He's played every single game, which is nice. That was probably the whole selling point. Come play for us. You're going to play for every single game. If you play good enough, we'll trade you. We'll give you $250,000.
Freddie loves playing every game. He played every game in 2017 and 2018.
Every day, Freddie.
Every day, Freddie.
Big series. He had 4 hits in one game. Good for him. Joey Wendell.
Obviously.
Joey Wendell on fire. Crushes the Yankees. They played him at shortstop. How many games has he played at shortstop?
It was more than I thought. It was like in the 30s. But still.
I think he slid over there in like late in games sometimes, depending on sub stuff. But
Yeah, it's still pretty damn sporadic. 7 in 18, 8 in 19, 9 in 2020, and now he's done it 10 times this season.
More this season, then.
No, never mind.
Okay. Take it back.
yeah, how many is it this year?
I think just one.
I
They don't have
I
it.
thought it was the first.
I think just one. They don't have it even listed yet. But still, that's not that many. I
Yeah.
mean, in full seasons, 7, 8, 9. They're sick, the Rays. They're just absolutely disgusting. But he hit some big homers. Ty France is on here. Gene Segura. Segura did it with he did have 3 doubles. I say the slugging was low when I looked at it, but no strikeouts for Segura.
It's a hell
how
of a
about
weekend
that?
at the office. How about the hitters?
France.
Ty France. He's been doing good things for that Mariners offense, keeping them winning.
I think Haneker's hot over there too.
Haniger's hot. Joey Votto, Jim. The baseball savant numbers are all looking good.
Good for him.
If Joey found it again, watch out.
He's banging.
Watch out.
Yu Darvish.
Mm.
He's a good one for Fuego for a pitcher because I think it's 3 starts in a row now with only 1 earned run and less than 4 hits. Darvish is putting together a little run here.
If there's a Darvish Nola start this year, like I'm locking the doors.
You plan on watching it.
Locking the doors. Like, Jess, babe, you gotta head out tonight. This is Poppy's time.
Gibby, we have Kyle Gibson on in Fuego. After his first start, which he didn't even get 2 outs, 3 starts in a row now, he went, and check this out, I love how it accelerates. He was 6 innings pitched in his second start, his next start 7, his next start 8. He's given up, so in his last 3 starts, he's got 21 innings pitched, 1 earned run.
Love that.
So Gibby is in Fuego. See, Greinke's not because he's coming off a dud. He just had 1 good start.
1 good start doesn't count. Gibby, man, it's kind of, we said this about Mad Bum before. I think that first start, that 6th inning, it's like, okay, you bounce back. You needed this. Here's your win. And now, okay.
Just building up.
Be that one. Get traded to the Yanks. What?
What?
What? Da-da, da-da, da-da,
I don't.
To the, oh.
To the, ooh, Scherzer,
Saying that
2 starts in a row. Good job.
He's really good.
I think that's all.
Yeah. Michael Wacha. God damn it.
He's got to face the Yankees last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Michael Wacha's
No.
like on fire, right?
He got to face the
Nah.
Yankees, yeah.
Not at all. Yeah.
Good game.
That's your in Fuego list.
Good for Brian Reynolds, man. I think he's had he went from being one of the Pirates guys to a tough year. I think slow start again, and now he's going.
Moran, too? I mean, Moran had a big series. I don't know what he's doing on the year.
Yeah, he's having a solid year.
298, 385.
Call up Cole Tucker.
Dude, Moran, Reynolds, and Frazier are all doing well. And those were the guys when we were like looking at the 2019 team. We're like, well, shit, they got some players here. And then it just went even more south.
Pirates are winning some ball games, too. They were... Let's go Pirates.
They're 7-9, but I think they started off.
They were 1-6.
Yeah.
So
6 and 3 cents.
6-3, and they're good guys that they want to be part of the team are playing well. Like that's like a Pirate's dream.
No,
Well,
booty.
that's not a Pirate's dream.
Booty.
Excuse me?
Booty. It's a Pirate's dream. They have one dream. Clear skies and booty.
We'll sail together. We'll live forever. The Pirates' life for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Awards. I'm giving out the Wee Willie Award. The Wee Willie Award.
That was what you guys in college used to call me Wee Willie for a little bit.
Yes, when you used to dance naked. Someone in the chat just said, like, Mats should be on Fuego.
Mats has been pitching well.
And he should be. He's 3 games in a row, only 1 earned run.
Yeah.
So, yes, he definitely should be.
How about
Fuego
that?
watch. Good job.
Steven Matz, man.
Who do you think wins the Wee Willie Award, BBD? Because Jake already knows.
Wee
I was
Willie.
also in the room when you told Jake, so.
Oh, a bunch of fucking cheaters.
Smart guy, huh?
Nick Madrigal. White Sox.
1, 2,
They're playing right now. What's he done? Can you give me a quick White Sox, Red Sox box score look? See if my dude Madrigal has done anything. Want to know why he gets the Wee Willie Award? Because Wee Willie Keeler has the record for most plate appearances between at-bats, or most plate appearances per strikeout. He set it in 1899, 285 plate appearances to at-bats. Nick
1 for 2
Madrigal,
today, no Ks yet.
no strikeouts. Nick Madrigal, his plate appearance to at-bat is 46 right now. 46. Second place is Kevin Newman at 18. Second place in the AL is Fletcher.
D. Fletch.
And so he gets a lot of headlines
Right.
for his bat-to-ball skills, and Angels fans are like, he doesn't strike out at all. His is 17 or 15 or 16. Think about that. Madrigal's 46. He's got one strikeout on the season.
Mm.
And I'm doing a whole breakdown on this, like a kind of like a every now and then, like doing little analytical ones because they're fun. And it's so weird. It's like perplexing. Like all his swing peripherals are bad.
Mm.
Like he doesn't swing at pitches in the zone. Is below average swinging at pitchers in the zone. Way above average chasing pitches out of the zone. He hasn't barreled a ball. Like the barrel is like a launch angle plus exit velo combo. He hasn't barreled a ball once in his career. He's never just roped a ball. They're all just seeing eye singles. And he's not even that fast. He doesn't rate. He's not like Locastro speed. It's just all ball in play, bat skills. He doesn't slug or hit for extra base hits at all. His double is like a hustle double on the year. So it's an interesting. Like I'm skeptical of it, but I'd love to watch it. But like he also can't slump because he brings nothing to the table then.
I love Madrigal. He's a small. People should know that. Listed at 5'8", which means he's 5'6 3/4. Oregon State guy, part of that baseball factory in the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, man, he's a contact hitter, and they just we don't breed them anymore. Baseball has basically kicked them out. Baseball Prospectus had him as the number 12 prospect heading into this year, so he's got the hit tool. It's my favorite tool to believe in a guy. It will be interesting to see if, at some point in his career, the hit tool or swing revolution or whatever it may be tries to kick in. His goal, he's put it out in the open. He wants to have 3,000 Major League Baseball hits. And to have that mindset, you have to be a pretty sick pup. That now makes me believe everything we learned earlier in the episode. His first home run should probably come off DeGrom.
Inside the park home run.
You think so? I lean Pole.
Dude, I went through like every hit,
Paul.
and he's barely has put one to the wall on the ground. It's bizarre.
It's playing a different brand of baseball, a more fun brand of baseball. Not for everyone, but
yeah, his walk rate is pretty bad too. So if he's not turning these singles into hits, if he goes through a 2-week slump, it's going to be the ugly. It's not like he's going to run into one every now and then. It's
he'll be good.
He's like a one-tool player, and the tool is ball in play.
Fields the ball.
His outs above average is 8% in the league. So I don't know if that's normal. I don't know what his if that's just a blip. Last year was better defensively. But
Believe.
I think they say you need 2 years of data
to do.
do anything worthwhile with
I shouldn't have
it,
even
but
said it. I don't know his defense at all. It's funny. It's a completely different style of baseball than you used to see.
Given his offensive profile, I'm assuming the defense is probably good, but kind of you gotta be.
Yeah.
Mm.
A lot of the numbers are just super odd
He's the outlier.
to look at. Yeah. What was it? His God damn it. Solid contact rate is 0 in his career. So according to whatever measurements, I already did barrel, and that's
Sure.
for slugging. But whatever metrics they use to do solid contact, he's a 0. According to the nerds, he's never made solid contact in the MLB. Which is wild for a bat to ball guy. You think of Gonzalez and DJ, but those guys barrel the ball. Their exit velo and their barrel is way up.
Right.
So the analytics say that he just he's way above average in topping, way above average in under, and way above average in weak contact. But he's turning them into hits.
100th percentile in K percentage, 100th percentile in whiff percentage, expected batting average 62%, 71 sprint seed. Just hit it where they ain't, man. Yogi had it.
Yeah.
Yogi had it this whole damn time.
Yogi had some pop.
Ooh, hot.
Who is your award, Jake? What is your award?
Jimmy, my award is sorry, coach. Don't care, though. Award.
Okay.
Don't care, though.
I don't know. It's hard to guess when every player is
It's
available.
big once we open up the full MLB pool.
Yeah.
It's really tough. Cop-out's not the right word. We live in baseball, so the story's out there. But if you don't know about Sean Kazmar Jr., he hit into a double play. He's got one at bat, ground into double play. And I think when he came back to the dugout, he said, sorry, coach. Don't care about that at all. If you don't know the story, I think we mentioned him once or twice because he was having a nice spring training, and we've got some Braves connections now. This guy played Major League Baseball in 2008. We went through that Padres roster he was on earlier. Some of the guys on that team, Greg Maddux, Trevor Hoffman, Tony Clark
Was on the team?
was on the team with Sean Kazmar Jr. He didn't play Major League Baseball since 2008. Grinded in the minors. He stayed mostly with the Braves since 2013. He was in Gwinnett, AAA, just living there. And, man, he gets the call, and here's your double play, kid. And that kind of stinks, but at the same time, it doesn't at all because he grinded through it. Everything that goes into that, him believing himself, his wife and family believing in him to do that grind is unbelievable. That, it's part of what makes this game romantic and beautiful. So, congrats, Sean.
Is he... Congrats, Sean.
You can say it.
No, I don't want to say what I'm saying because it's mean.
Okay, then don't.
Whatever.
Okay.
I viewed this whole story through a different lens than the romantic side. What's happening here? Why is Gwinnett playing him? Who's he blocking in AAA? That's got to be so fun. Is he just going to retire now because this was his goal, or is he going to go back and still play? Because if he goes back and still plays at AAA now, that's weirder to me. Because he said he just wanted to see his kid in it. I don't know. This weirds me out more than romantics me.
Congrats, Sean.
Congrats, Sean.
It's beautiful.
I disagree.
Damn, man. Tough.
Yeah. It's weird.
Jim Edmonds on that Padres team.
Jim Edmonds. How about that?
Yeah.
TBD, you have an award?
I do have an award. It's the Murder to Excellence Award.
Murder to Excellence.
I gave Jake a hint on the team earlier because I just said avoid people on this team.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about you going there because it's the Diamondbacks.
It's my favorite team.
And it's going to Andrew Young.
Young Andrew Young.
Some places are calling him
Andrew.
Andy Young, and pick one.
Yeah. It's fair.
You can't be Andrew and Andy Young.
I know
But-
all about Andrew Young.
So this was the first game of their series with the Nationals. I was watching because we had Juan Soto, and the Yankees were off. We had Juan Soto in the homer draft. At the top of the first, Andrew Young plunked up and in by Corbin at the end of the 3-run first inning. So they're up 3-0. Bottom of the first, Juan Soto hits a hard single at him, and he boots it. Soto goes to second, kicks off a 4-run rally to lose the 3-0 lead. Then the second, he hits a grand slam off Corbin, gets it all back. The 4-run first inning, gets it back in the second.
He hit the homer?
He hit a grand slam.
Wow. Okay.
And on the top of the sixth, Luis Avalon hit him with another pitch.
So that's a full day at the office.
Yeah.
Grand slam. Wow.
So what's his final line on the game? 2 for...
I think he was 1 for 2 hit by pitches, and he was pulled early.
Pulled too?
I think he got defensively replaced.
So hit
Just a hell of a day.
hit by pitch,
Yeah.
grand slam, ground out, hit by pitch, pulled. Unless he got pulled because of the hit by pitch.
It's possible. I don't remember watching that one, and I went to rewatch the game this morning to make sure I had that sequence right.
That was on the 15th, and he did play on the 17th. So
That sucks.
that's a day at the office.
Hit by pitch, grand slam, hit by pitch, pulled.
37th round pick from Indiana State, baby.
Where are they playing him at?
He was in left field that day.
His
Can't claim to have
So
watched more
wait, has he only
D-backs
his
than
other
that.
games he's just pinch hit and hasn't played the field? This says he's only played the field one day.
I think he's played 3 total games this year. That might have been the only one he's started.
Yeah, it looks like he's just had 2 pinch hits. That's a shitty way to go about trying to make yourself in the big leagues. But I mean, he was the guy that went 3 for 3, 3 chances at third base, 3 errors last year.
yeah. Worst third baseman last year, right? Or was it another position?
His day in left field didn't go much better.
By me, I gave him that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have good news. His Twitter handle is at Andy J. Young, so I think it's officially Andy Young. It's over.
Yeah. Well, Baseball Reference, please update his page.
Thank you.
And the D-backs broadcast that I watched, update his name. He goes by Andy.
Andy.
Please. Please.
From Terre Haute, Indiana.
Good job,
He's not
BKT.
from there. Went to school there. Wrong row.
What was the official name of the award?
Murder to excellence.
Murder.
So they probably wanted to murder him after he lost the lead, and he almost got murdered twice. And he hit the grand slam. And then it was a blowout by the time that second one happened.
Murder by excellence.
Murder by excellence.
I like it. I like it. Anything else we got to talk about?
I think we got to ride the elevator, babe.
Ooh.
Best friend of the week. It's Gibby again because
Back to
he
back?
shoved for 8. Third ever best friend of the week, and it's Gibby. Again, first repeat.
Good job, Gibby.
All right, let's get in this elevator. Little elevator talk. Let me pull it up. If you get into an elevator and you're stepping next to a man or woman wearing this hat, here are some quick 2 minutes on the clock talking points. We are talking to a Royals fan.
Wow.
The pitching has been good, I guess. They just swept the
Madrigal just struck out, so the John Boy curse is real.
Who struck him out?
People are talking Evaldi.
Wow.
Royals. I made them out of clay.
Royals.
Royals, I will play.
Salvi Perez. I mean, anyone,
Yeah.
you just walk around and go like, how about Salvi and Witt doing the damn thing? Like Witt Merrifield's got 321 batting average, 3 home runs. Salvi's going off. How's Benintendi doing for them? Not great. Okay.
Benny, not great.
Bypass him for a little bit.
Michael A. Taylor, your guy, currently leading the Royals in WAR. And he's not hitting that great, so I'm guessing he's covering some ground in the outfield, so I like that.
I did a breakdown on a makeup call that happened.
I saw Nicky Lopes make a really good play the other day. So Royals fans, let me know
You liked it?
if he's like really good.
Okay.
Because it was like a really nice play at shortstop, which that's valuable.
They have not been under 500 yet this season. They're in first place. They're 9-5.
Bullpen. I'm really interested in this bullpen. Holland, Barlow, Zimmer, Stallmont.
You like it, huh?
I mean, that's, I love when an organization has a formula that they think works. And I mean, if they have
They've kind of invented that.
4 wipeout guys on the back end, that was their recent formula.
I'm trying to see if there's a single day that they've, like, just always won on, because
Okay.
that'd be a fun conversation for people to have.
Sure.
but they've lost on every day of the week, it looks like. So there goes that.
Gotta have balance.
Have they not played a Friday baseball game yet? They have not played a game on Friday yet. There you go. Really blow the dude in the elevator's head. You know, they haven't even played a game on a Friday yet.
That's how you show you're a fan. That's how you show you're real.
So are they just getting COVIDed out or weathered out? Yeah, they just haven't played on a Friday yet. They're undefeated on Fridays.
They skipped that opening day Friday.
Yeah.
Adalberto Mondesi's been hurt. Get him back.
Get Keller going. Get Keller going, and now we're cooking.
Let's cook. Come on, Soler. Solar power.